Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Oliver Rennick here to take you through this week's market action. All four major indexes were down. We had a little bit of a sell-off. The Russell lost the most. Small caps eliminated 4% off an attempted breakout that failed for multi-year highs. The Nasdaq and the S&P also slipped, though they just made records. Hard to get too worried about it. Dow Jones was down, but just a little bit over 1%. 8 of 11 sectors were red to end the week in the S&P 500. Healthcare lost the most, down 5.5%. Materials and tech both fell more than 3%. The biggest gainer were the banks. Check out the financials, up almost 1.5% alongside energy, doing a great job leading the market here in a time of some downside. Let's look at some of the biggest stories of the week. Disney streaming investments are finally paying off. The company rallied 16% this week after Disney Plus reported a $321 million profit in its fourth quarter. That's compared to a hefty loss a year ago. CEO Bob Iger called the quarter one of the best for film and streaming. Disney plans to double down on entertainment, projecting double-digit growth for the segment in fiscal year 2025. And Spotify added to impressive year-to-date gains after posting better than expected earnings. Revenues rose at 19% annually, and monthly active users were up 11% to 640 million. Subscribers grew by 12% to 252 million. CEO Daniel Ek says the company has, quote, never been in a stronger position. Spotify shares rallied 14%. And meanwhile, maybe the worst possible for Spirit Airlines. Shares plummeted 60%. On a Wall Street Journal report, the ultra-low-cost carrier is preparing to file for bankruptcy after revived merger talks with Frontier failed. The filing could come within weeks. Next week, we do have some earnings. NVIDIA is the highlight. Wednesday afternoon, it's going to be pretty busy. We've got some good names. Walmart, Target as well, going to report alongside Palo Alto Networks, which slipped a little bit in the second half of this week. Data-wise, consumer sentiment should be important. Jobless claims are going to be key. Everything that gives us any insight as to whether that December cut is live or not. I'm Oliver Rennick. That's it for The Wrap. Remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.